Hey everyone, it's Sanni. This is going to be a quick February favorites. I can't believe it's the 1st of March today already. Not that I don't like February, I do like February, but I'm just happy it's over because for me 1st of March is the first day of spring. And you know, it's so cold in Paris that you wouldn't really believe that it's spring, but at least if you look in the calendar, it's spring, so that counts. But yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it. I don't have a ridiculous amount of product, but you know, there's a few that I've been loving. I'm gonna do 2 eye palettes, and the first one is the Urban Decay Naked Basics. Everybody's talked about it, so I won't say too much about it, and you would have seen this a ton of times as well. They are all matte apart from, what is it called? Venus, that is pearlescent. Now, my only quibble with this is, I think if I had designed the palette, so listen up Urban Decay, there's 4 kind of light shades, 1 medium and 1 dark. I would have done 2 mediums, so I probably would have had something not naked to something more like teas or something like that in here. So yeah, apart from that, I love it. I carry it with me a lot because it's such a convenient little thing. Second palette love is Wet n Wild Comfort Zone, and this is such a popular palette, and I had this last summer. My friend Kristen Game from America, she sent this to me on a swap, and that's probably how our friendship started, is like doing a swap. And I felt like I loved the palette immediately, and I broke it pretty soon after, and I was afraid to tell her because it's kind of rude, you know, if you're not taking care of the products that you get sent kindly in a swap. Eventually I did confess to it in a video, and she sent me a new one, and I have it now. So thank you so much. It's an amazing palette. I love it. I use it so much. I love it that in America you can get really, really good quality drugstore products at such reasonable prices. American drugstores are like heaven to me, so when I visit I can spend hours in there. Another eye product, not so drugstore-y. This one is Chanel. It's Chanel Waterproof Eye Pencil in Beryl. And I'm gonna swatch this for you, but I don't know how much you'll be able to see. It is a pearlescent, very light lilac, almost white. This is amazing on the waterline. It is, it gives that pearlescence, which is, in my opinion, a lot better for the waterline than just a flat color, because your waterline, by definition, is a little bit wet. That's waterlining. And it kind of like, you want it to shimmer a little bit when you turn your head, but glitter and stuff like that can actually be quite irritating on the waterline. This one does not irritate at all, and believe me, I have very sensitive eyes. I have used this ton on myself. I've used this on clients as well. I recently used this on a model. Her eyes looked amazing afterwards, and she already had amazing eyes, but I shouldn't take credit for her amazing eyes. She already had amazing eyes, but in photos it just looks, there's something about it that just catches the light in the right way. So definitely try this. It's an amazing product. Mascara love, the Clinique, hold on, what is it called? High Impact Extreme Volume Mascara. This is the new mascara from Clinique. When I saw this, I wasn't gonna get it because it has one of those brushes that I really don't like, one of those kind of plasticky bristles. You won't be able to see the fact that it's like, not the traditional kind, the new kind, you know, that a lot of brushes are around, and I in general don't like that kind of brush. However, this mascara I love. I love, love, love it. I've had it for a week, and I think it's gonna keep getting better. Like, you know, sometimes mascaras are not at their peak when you buy them, so when it interacts with the air a little bit, it dries out just that little bit more. It's perfect, and I think this is gonna be one of them. So in maybe 2 weeks it's gonna peak, and then it's gonna start its inevitable decline, which happens to all mascaras, unfortunately. But I'm very impressed with it. Also, it doesn't, mascara smudge just here on me doesn't happen. So very much liking this. In general, I'm a lover of kind of Maybelline mascaras, but this one, out of high-end mascaras, Clinique is the one that I always go for, and I think it's worth the money. And plus, it's not that high-end. They're not like that expensive. Eyes, so Tom Ford. Oh, there's a little bit of tape left on it. I haven't taken all the tape off the brush. So those of you who watched my January favorites know that I'm doing 1 Tom Ford brush a month. And so I had my January one here. I'll link to the video here. And I was torn between the concealer shadow brush and the bronzer brush. And I ended up getting the concealer shadow brush. This is amazing. I'm so in love with it. This puts on eyeshadow like no other. It's beautiful for cream shadow. Beautiful for cream shadows. Concealer, I like it, but I tend to buff in concealer anyway, so I'm using this for eyeshadows. I didn't get the bronzer one because I felt like that's almost like the mothership and I want to build up to it. I will get it in the spring because of, you know, you wanting to look a little bit more tanned when the spring comes, if it ever comes to Paris. If the spring comes to Paris, I will be getting the bronzer brush. But this one, oh my god, I'm in love with it. It's so soft. It's just, the way it puts down color, I think it's worth the ridiculous price tag. However, if you do get this brush, pay attention, open the box in the store. I got, and the first one, this is actually the second one, was bent, the tip was bent, and I think it is just the length of the box, so if it's packed a little bit wrong, it's bent, because when I went to return it, exchange it, the second one that the lady got out was also bent at the very tip, so I think they're, you know, borderline too long for the box that they come in, so make sure that it is not, because when you're paying crazy prices, you want the perfect brush. Right, what else do we have for eyes? I just want to give this a quick shout out. MAC Dipdown, the brown gel liner from MAC. I've been loving this recently. For some reason, I've gone away from black for a while. I'm doing brown. I love it. So just like super quick, it's nothing special, but I feel like it doesn't get enough, Dipdown doesn't get enough love, so that's why. Two face products. The first one is my Shu Uemura. The whole name is Light Peach 510, and it used to be something else and they changed it, but the actual product is a pearlescent. You won't be able to see anything if I swatch it, so I'm just doing it, but you won't be able to see it. It is a pearlescent, very light powder highlighter, and it's often powder highlighters, you get too much shimmer. Like Bobbi Brown bricks are great, don't get me wrong, I do love them, but they're high shimmer, whereas this one is incredibly subtle. So when you're wearing it, no one would know that you're really wearing highlighter. It's just something that when you move your face, it really glows, and I love it. And I do like a powder highlighter if you've got a powdered face, because sometimes when you put creamy highlighters on top of, if you've put on your foundation and then you powdered, it disturbs the whole kind of finish of it and it starts kind of caking up. So this one is a super easy thing to carry along and just kind of keep highlighting. I love it. Second kind of face makeup product is the Rachel K CC cream. Took me a while to get into it. I ordered mine from, it's the Lisa D1 shop, but I don't remember the name. Maybe that's her URL for the shop. I'll put a link below. The CC cream, and took me a while to order it. I wasn't sure if I wanted it, if I needed it, and I like it. I really like it. I use it more as a primer, but I don't know if in the long term it's going to fade any kind of pigmentation. My skin seems to like it, and it really does keep my makeup in check. Whether or not this is a holy grail product for me, I don't think so, but I really like it. I'm kind of on the fence about this yet, so I do need to use it a little bit more. What I don't like in general in kind of primers is the very high SPF, because this will flash back when you take pictures, and I just, for makeup, I just tend to stay away from high SPF. I don't want it. I know that it's a controversial thing, but I just don't want high SPF in my makeup. So I do like the product, but I have been wearing it loads, so maybe, you know, it is a favorite, but I don't think it's a holy grail product for me. Let's see, makeup wise, only my favorite lip combo left for this month, and it is Illamasqua Ascend Pencil. I'll swatch it here. It is a very neutral, kind of brownie rosy nude. Wears so well with so many lipsticks, and my favorite lipstick this month has been Shy Girl. This is a peachy nude by MAC, and I feel this one as well doesn't get enough love at all. It's cream sheen, but it is a beautiful, really like peach stock. This is similar to peach stock, but it is actually a little bit more, it's not quite as pale, and I really like this nude. So I've been wearing Shy Girl loads, and I don't know, I like the name Shy Girl is cute. And then 3 other products. My first one is the Cliniderm Sensitive Comfort Face Cream in Light. That was in my favorites last month. This is my second bottle of it. Well, I'm not done with the first one, but I just got this in the mail today, so thank you very much, Hannah. So this was sent to me from Sweden, and I'll research if you can get this online somewhere. I'll put a link below because I can highly recommend it. It has hyaluronic acid and vitamin B3. Amazing for sensitive skin, amazing under makeup. I really, really love it, and I love the kind of pump bottle thing, very hygienic and easy to carry on, and this kind of, the top really really stays in place, so it's like such an easy thing to carry along. I love using this on clients as well because it's, you know that people won't have a reaction to it. It's so hypoallergenic. It's about 20 euros, I believe, so it's like a pharmacy product, kind of that kind of price range. It is amazingly good, so I can really, really, really recommend it. And for me, hyaluronic acid is one of those things that I look for in products. My skin's too sensitive for a lot of retinol-based stuff, and for a lot of kind of like, what are those, alpha acids. Anything that is, you know, that reveals brighter skin. My face tends to be too sensitive for it, so this one is amazing. And talking about revealing brighter skin, the Dermalogica MAP 15 Regenerator. This is a vitamin C product, which is another kind of wonder product. I got it out on my computer just so that I could say what it is because I'll forget. So this is a high active vitamin C concentrate to minimize multiple signs of aging. Revolutionary powder to emulsion technology delivers the highest concentration of magnesium ascorbyl phosphate, that's the MAP, directly onto the skin to help dramatically improve skin firmness, brightness and clarity. Now, it's kind of like this. You put half a pea size, like tiny, tiny amount. I put it on the back of my hand and then I pat it where I have large pores. It immediately blurs them. And then where I have pigmentation and on fine lines kind of under my eyes, all around, between my eyebrows. And I've started to use here because I'm getting concerned about marionette lines. So I kind of use it locally. You can also mix it with your cream, so then you're doing kind of an overall brightening thing. I immediately like it. I don't like serums. I don't like the way that serums feel on my face because, you know, when that liquidy thing dries, it often kind of pulls your face really taut. I don't like that. I prefer this. I feel like I need a serum, but I just don't like the way that the serums that I've tried feel. So this one I really, really like. The only thing I don't like about it is the smell. It doesn't smell nice. The smell disappears as soon as you've applied it, but yeah, it's very difficult to describe, but I just don't like the smell. It doesn't have any fragrance in it, so I mean that's a good thing, but yeah, I wish they had put some in actually. And the fragrant thing is my Pistachio body butter by Laura Mercier. I am so addicted to this product. I had a tester of it in like one of those little pots that Laura Mercier gives you, and even if after the tester was long gone, oh my god, I love this. I could just eat the whole thing. I kept smelling the pot and going, I have to get it. And normally I won't spend, this was 40 something euros, I won't spend that much money on a body cream. I'm not like, I use L'Occitane and it's around 20 euros, so half the price of this. And in general, I'm happy with them, but because of the smell, I just couldn't resist it. And mostly I use this on my hands, my arms, décolletage, kind of areas that I can smell. I won't waste this on my legs. I feel like I will have to use too much and it'll go too quickly, but it's a beautiful product. It's just so delicious. It's like a little luxury treat. So yes, I think that was it. Yeah, that was it for my February favorites. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what your favorites are. I cannot stress enough how much everybody's opinions on their favorite products are, like either comments below or me watching other people's videos also influence me, because I rate other people's opinions very highly, much higher than like some kind of magazine review of a product that they're writing about. So I really would love to hear your favorites, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so now. Well, you don't have to. If you like my channel, please subscribe. If you don't bother. Obviously, if you don't like my channel, you probably wouldn't even see this. So anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to try and film 2 makeup tutorials next week that I've been planning that I'm very excited about. So at least one of them will get edited next week, maybe even 2, we'll see. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye!